very good lane matchup against Underlord because you do max HP based damage, just running in with Infernal Blade.
Just to rotate around a bit.
For the dead.
Absolutely, the CS. Too bad at all between himself and Miracle. 8 for 4 against the 6 for 2.
Top lane.
They've got him on control. He's surrounded here. What the stick charges, he is bringing Fade down pretty low, so Fade has to be careful with the Firestorm damage being down upon him. They're poking and prodding at mind control. GH is going to head over and provide some backup. Goes for the shards, has blocked Fade in. And with that, GH can start trying to punch into the Sand King. Looks like Fade will be able to keep himself behind the tree line. Freeze is still looking to chase down mind control. Quick juke and a salver. Mind control able to regen up a fair bit of health. But now with 3 heroes here, they're going to go in. But the Sand King falling low. Fade is going to be the first to fall. GH will find first blood. Mind control does still end up going down. But Liquid are able to get the first.
Greatest at the moment. 6 and 3 on the Underlord in comparison to that last. Yeah, they're going more for just like pressure with kills.
The backup here, Snowball, onto DDC. They are looking towards this Nature's Prophet, but mind control does have to be pretty careful. He's getting low. Fade coming in, looking for some action. They're trying to turn a right click. Fade still has the Burrow Strike, goes in. VG.J Thunder find again the kill onto the Underlord, and now they're trying for more. GH looks to block them off, but the stun is there from Freeze. With just enough mana to come out with the right click to Lightning Storm, the slow, the caustic finale. VG.J Thunder punish both of Liquid. This
Actually just Bloodstone.
4-minute Bloodstone, Nature's Prophet. These guys are doing great.
The Blightstone really just making the difference there though versus the Underlord.
Bottom lane, trying for Yang. Will go immediately for the TP out after the Sons have been used, but the Savage Roar is there. But Timmerman able to cancel it, and to be careful again, VG.J Thunder. They're hunting for him. The slow doesn't set up for the stun quite perfectly, but still Fade doing his best with the body blocks, allowing DDC to punch in to mind control, and this is the third death for him there on that top lane.
Mid lane, Siler gets blocked out.
For the cooldown, Snowball, Fade is there, but not a lot he can do to save his life. Ult down from Miracle, they have the burst. Pick up Siler, bottom lane, a bit of an attempt on.
Definitely true.
Diving in here for DDC, he gets the root, he's got the kill.
They're going for a second as well.
If they get another root, they may be able to just find this. Yang does not have Scorched Earth. They're going to look to dive this. There ain't going to be any sort of help coming in from Yang's teammates. It doesn't look like it. He'll pop the stick charges. Now a TP comes through, but the root's there. Matsuma gets the double kill, but he's so deep. Can he get out of this? Fade and DDC are coming. They're looking towards Kuroki. They're looking for the easier kill, as they will find a Lich, but it looks like Matsuma Man's going to be able to get out of this one.
You can always do with the shapeshift. Get on top of that. Pesky lone early on.
Towards GH trying to roll in on this, but Freeze is going to go for a bit of a rundown onto GH. Backups there for the touch though. Kuro and mind control turn up. Can Freeze finish up the kill? He'll try it with the right clicks. He's still chasing. He really wants this, and he does get it. But it's almost certainly going to come at the cost of his life, and not just his own. Fade as well, stuck in the pit. He'll go for the Sandstorm. There's the stun from the Centaur. Liquid will pick up both heroes.
Pick up play on mid lane. They've got the shapeshift, the level 4 wolves.
Ready to dive, Siler. And he goes, chasing down. Can Fade close the gap enough for a Burrow Strike? TPs are coming through.
GH is there too with the snowball, so they can't actually dive for this.
Siler's in and then he's straight out. He's like, right boys, we're out of it. We're not doing this one. And now, Fade potentially in trouble. They've got the snowball. He's already gone for the Snowstormer. Homing missile inbound. He's going to be able to get himself back behind the tier 1 tower, but Liquid, they'll dive forward. They've got the mass numbers here, as no escape for Fade. Liquid will punish the Sand King.
He's returned. Look at mid lane though, the Invis Doom. They could look for something onto Miracle here. And meanwhile top as well, Freeze though is getting pressured.
DDC comes in to back him up. GH coming in from the sidelines. They are going to rip forward onto the bear as well. Liquid bringing the mass numbers through. They put the snowball onto Freeze. Freeze gets back towards the tower. DDC will pay. Freeze trying to double Fade onto GH. Liquid, they're chasing down. Firestorm mounts the 2 of them. Freeze keeps himself alive just with the stick charges. Goes for the TP out. He will make it. Fade still in a bit of trouble. Burrow strikes through the tree line. They'll cut their way through. The Bears hunting and the Bears finding. They've got the vision onto Fade. Snowball 4 from GH as Liquid diving past the tier 1. Pretty scary to head into.
Top lane though, they look like they're trying to make a go here onto Matumba Man. With that ward, we also see the rotation coming from Freeze and Siler, but it is under vision.
I mean, it's a big kill entry gate. He's going to immediately TP out, but they've got the catch. Fade. He's in with the Burrow Strike. Epicenter as well as they look to change. The Savage Roar pushes them away. In fact, backup's coming in from Matumba Man. The rift is there as they'll come forward and they will actually be able to take down DDC. Mind control. He's got his friends to have an invis. The TP forward from DDC. This would be the perfect time for VG.J Thunder to strike. Look to trap him in the Sprout. Quickly cuts himself through with the Quelling Blade. Sylar trying to chase this one down. Quick fear to send the dog to the side for a few moments, but Sylar, the big old wolf, chasing him down.
It's a fast launcher. Can they catch him?
He's looking for those crits. He's getting them, and he's got it. 3 in a row, it looked like. Sylar, massive pick-off for the Lycan to find, taking down Matuma Man, putting that relic timing on hold. Well, for Fade, so they have ways to initiate. Here we go with the opening. Guro will turn with the ultimate, but Sylar with the army chases down. He's found Guro. Miracle trying to come in and clean up some of the army, but backup's there for Sylar. Yang immediately chasing down. There's a rift onto the bear though, so Yang, he now has to be the one to get out of there. And he's speedy enough with that scorched earth drums that he will be able to get himself away from this reaction coming through from Liquid. He's got the Blinky at the epicenter, the full combo ready to blow. See if he wants to try and catch anything out. It's going to be hard though with the bear on the front lines.
They're just going to let the bear hit the tower. Miracle has to be careful with his positioning here.
If they can get that bear out of it, they'll go for the shot. They have found the Pit of Malice. Quick fuel scepter to dodge the homing missile. Fade, he's coming in, goes for the 2-man forest strike. But Liquid, they have the numbers. They've found the kill onto Freeze. They'll find Fade as well as he's trapped in the trees. Standing a little too close there, the two of them, and that was Doom expended.
Perfect shards, and now they might be able to threaten high ground a bit.
Too much for Yang can offer to these fights. They need his ultimate again. The Pit is setting up, they're diving in, they've got the snowball, but Yang with the Shadow Blade will be able to keep the distance. They don't have the vision out that deep.
They might just be able to get the racks here with no Doom. No Lycan either.
Yang tries to come in, but a quick rocket barrage pushes him back. On the side, Sylar pops the ultimate, turns towards G8, trying to chase him down, but he's been rooted up. The snowball pass over, don't catch him as well. Sylar's dead. No Lycan for 50 seconds. Fade, he tried to commit with the epicenter, but it wasn't enough damage to kill off KuroKy, and with that, Liquid, 21 minutes in, they're getting the full set of racks bottom.
And that was pre-gyro BKB. They just got the perfect opportunities because of the last track moving up too far. The shards from GH just causing havoc.
Put a stop to this.
They have to get the perfect wraparound from behind. You see Doom is there with the Shadow Blade.
So what they can find, they'll jump in. Nice 2-man epicenter, but the snowball there negates a load of the damage, so Liquid can turn. They take down the Sand King. The Doom has been dropped onto mind control, but he immediately just backs away.
And Freeze was almost dying to the Radiance there as well as Miracle.
He's looking for DDC. The homing missile's going to catch onto the Doom. He's going to be able to take down Yang or not. The Shadow Blade. Yang will survive. DDC is also able to TP back. Sylar, can they get him back to base as well? They're trying. Miracle chasing with the rocket barrage. They're looking to try and split up the damage, but they can't. Sylar down for 50 seconds as VG.J Thunder. They need something big. They're looking for the setup on Miracle up the edge, but Miracle will just turn. Look towards Yang. Yang is dead. As they are just crumbling, GG is called, and in that last 5 minutes, a game that seemed to be close was just opened entirely up. Those two aggressive plays from Liquid on that bottom lane paying off.
But Liquid has last.
If they don't have the blink on the Sand King, it's very hard for any of the heroes really to start a fight.
Yeah.
They absolutely have to have that initiation. Up top, Yang, and then onto Miracle. Up to get himself around that.
This mid lane is it's not going well. Ooh. But now the DD rune, GH.
Miracle, he wants to join in for this one, and he'll find it. First blood for Miracle there, thanks to GH's setup and to do that damage. But you should say, yeah, this mid lane, but Matuma Man suffering.
GH still has DD.
He's gonna kick back Freeze, and that double damage rune, I'll tell you what. That's done a whole lot of work. Holding the burrow tries to get the maximum burst out. Quick kick from GH though. Sends Miracle down, goes for the sprout, TP out. There's no way to cancel that, he's out of there. Quick heads up play there from Liquid to make sure the Miracle does not die. Bottom lane, mind control. Looking to DDC. KuroKy did have the hold for the moment with the kinetic field.
That into blink tag on the Sand King, so you can see how much they really want to make sure to get that initiation early on in this game.
Yep, top though. GH is coming. Wants to try and punish this top lane of Thunders. They'll turn though. Yang with the burrow strike. Fade looking to build up the blast. Portal smash comes in. Fade getting right click down though by Miracle. Miracle pushing back Yang as well again. Jam tanky, but there's the phase boots on Sylar as well. So it's a little harder for Liquid to truly catch out this Juggernaut and to get a kill on him. Even with KuroKy here, as long as that Blade Fury is always available, Sylar should feel pretty safe down on this bottom lane.
He might want to just either try to kill one of the supports when possible, if he can isolate them, or maybe even make a rotation onto the sniper.
Middle tower is under attack.
He's got to be careful a bit bottom here.
With GH, there is certainly potential
mid
to find
lane
him.
rotation.
Yang goes in the gap. He's found the burrow strikes, going for the epi. Chases down Matuma. TPs are coming through. Matuma Man pretty far away. Freeze can get the touch and he can't. Matuma Man keeps the distance. GH rolls in to pick up one. They've got the boulder smash. Glimpse back into the assassinate as Liquid turn up in numbers to save Matuma Man. Turn it around. Not only get 2 kills by the looks of it, they're going to try for DDC as well as he's come in. But his 2 mates are already dead. He throws out the cast behind him, but GH rolls forward, finds the connection. They are moving in. The face boost on Miracle helping them chase down, and they've found it. They clean up 3 heroes in the middle. And turn that play that Thunder were trying for entirely on its head.
Just that slight movement speed there coming in. You see Sanking 340 movement speed, and Shrapnel.
He knows they're low. He's going to go for the Omni Slash. Can he actually find the final touch? He can't. The Sprout. Miracle holds back Sylar. He can't close the gap, and now he's in trouble. Blade Fury's been used aggressively. He can't get himself out of there. And Sylar says 3. Sylar as well, definitely. They're feeling like the definition of desperation.
Felt forced, right?
He had the Omni Slash. He wanted to try and use it, but
bottom. Maybe they can actually find a kill here on my control.
With the 3, they should certainly have a chance on this one. TPs are coming in, but with the Maledict on mind control, there's no way he survives. 1-1 that. Nature's Wrath, though, bringing DDC down pretty low. The healing ward and the Voodoo Restoration. So it will be fine for now. So impression, but Matuma Man, he's nearly taken this tier 1 tower.
They're thinking about TPing behind with the Nature's Prophet, too.
Oh, cool. He's got it. They've got the Sprout, the control, the burst, freeze has gone. Liquid starting to look incredibly scary. Kuro, he'll let VG.J have a 3B. As he will fall, but it's a bit of a bait here. As mind control now, he can look to turn. Takes down the Witch Doctor. There's a few punches in onto Sylar. They are baiting mind control to play for this. They have the epicenter jump in from Yang, and they will set up for 2 kills. GH trying to clean up, and Miracle 2 ping in as well. They've got the Sprout. Sylar trying to run himself away, pops the 1 charges. He'll be able to keep himself alive, but Yang will not be quite as fortunate. Assassinate from Matuma Man. As again, these responses from Liquid.
Rocky's trying to get the glimpse. Can't get in range. Quick smoke movement by Thunder now.
See what sort of reaction they can make happen. They look towards GH. So jump forward, put the burrow strike. They've got the burst and control. GH is dead.
The sniper and smoke him to try to punish this and get a tower out of several kills too. Epi's back up though for Thunder.
And GH, he's going to put a stop to it straight away. Comes in with a 2-man boulder smash. Silence onto the Sand King. There's nothing Yang can offer to this fight. With the TP across from Miracle, he's got the lockdown onto DDC. He'll cancel the assassinate to a man onto the Witch Doctor because he'll turn towards Freeze instead. As VG.J Thunder lose 3 again. Liquid just giving no chances to VG.J Thunder each and every time.
Wants to do. Liquid now, they're actually going to smoke and go for this coddle.
Let's see if they can do it here. Same time around, Thunder looking for the jump immediately on top of Matuma Man. Crucial way to start the fight, but he has the Aegis. So he can look to turn things around. GH is having to walk past them all, and in fact, he has been controlled up. The damage coming through from DDC. Can they finish him off? Liquid, they're going to look to just get out of there. Mind control taking Matuma Man and Kroki back to home. He'll do it in time.
She saves them all.
Just saves them. As Kuro would be there, and even if they were, no way that they would have enough damage to cut down that Nature's Prophet. Mid lane, DDC. The poor old Witch Doctor getting glimpsed back into the control of mind control.
Well, while Thunder's, they're starting to be limited a bit. That Sanking and Razor have gone behind the coddle, and the glimpse comes out.
They've got the vision. Another kill here for Liquid, as they now lead 18-5. 7k lead at 16 minutes in.
They're trying their best not to give too much space to Thunder. Kuroki porting bottom. They get the Orchid. The glimpse.
Again. Kuro constantly in place to find these extra bit of catches and control. At the same time, mid lane, mind control is getting gone upon, but he's going to look to turn. Gets the Firestorm a bit out. He's brought Freeze down with him. Assassinate from Matuma Man claims the second life of VG.J Thunders, and only DDC.
And Murphy's just porting into the base too. They want to keep going.
Then they're going to be able to do as well with very minor repercussions if they want to jump it. They had the vision from the ward, but didn't feel confident going for that sniper kill. Now look for GH instead. It's just the support, but it's still something. He'll try and roll himself away, but with Maledict and Death Ward down, he'll fall. Now, can they find kills in response? Kuro there with a Static Storm, blocking off the escape of Thunder. They're going to get Yang, potentially Yang, gets himself up to the high ground, but the glimpse again. Kuro's got the control as they pick up both Freeze and Yang. Buyback from GH as he really wants to keep this going. Matuma Man trying to chase down. The buyback now in return. Good on the Sash and Maledict and Cast. That's a big play there for Thunders. They're going to be able to pick up 2. Liquid's Free, they're getting punished. GH did also buy back for this one. Can they get him? They're going to be able to find the block. VG.J Thunder strike back. They find 3 tier 1s and tier 2 towers. GH, Sam,
trying to
on DDC again. The vision's there. Kuro's got the control. And again, another catch from Kuro's Disruptor. His team vision of Liquid. See if anyone gets caught out. The ball freezing as well. VG.J Thunder have good numbers. In fact, they're going to be the ones to make the jump straight away. Onto the sniper with Matuma. They'll commit the omni-slash. They want Matuma out of this fight, and they will get it. Blade Fury from Siler finishes him off. That's the sniper down for 50 seconds. Liquid now starting to split up and back away. They don't want to take this fight without one of their cores, but VG.J Thunder certainly do. Burrow Strike comes to bring Yang. They have the control onto mind control as they get the double kill for Siler. They're heading over. We are going to see a clash around the pit.
Sanking's positioned on the high ground there. Breaks the smoke.
Mind control, trying to catch him out if he was hiding there, but indeed with his position on the cliff, it's still pretty good. Boulder Smash comes out just onto the 2 of them. But with it still being daytime and the heals coming from outside of the pit, VG.J Thunder, they're going to be able to do a GH trying to come up with the steal. The Roche down. VG.J Thunder fight it. Freeze will pick it up.
The Epi hits 2.
They get the Roche, they get the Aegis, and now Liquid, they have to get out of there. They have lost DDC as Miracle comes in from the back line, but GH will fall. VG.J Thunder making the play. They're just looking at the individual net worth as well. You've got these 3 cores of Liquid and then Siler sitting at the top. In the past, he has fallen and Liquid has done it, but this time, he really wants to hit back. They've got the cast onto GH. The Static Storm sort of being whipped as it will catch nobody. BKB pop from Freeze, they'll head forward, take down the Earth Spirit. Assassinate will be out onto Fade. That'll be quite enough damage to beat the old man.
The experience is the big one there. Thunder's been able to kind of split the map up more and get those higher levels.
And look at this play around mid. They're looking for Kuro. Mind control jump forward from Yang. We'll just go for the one-man Burrow Strike, but it's the setup for the omni-slash. They turn towards Mind control. Matuma trying to help out the team, but Mind control is going to be able to rip down time. Falls to the side there by the Hurricane Pike. He's not going to make it though. And now Matuma's in trouble. Use the Hurricane Pike to try and save the Overlord, but it's going to cost him his own life because there's no way for him to get out. Siler with the triple kill. This Juggernaut absolutely popping off this game, and they're finding more by the looks of it. Yang tries for the Burrow onto G8. They've got the cast. Maledict as well. Siler sliding forward.
Miracle takes the racks during it though.
They are going to be stunned up by the mana. VG.J Thunder fine for, but indeed, melee racks down in the mid. That doesn't matter what time of day or night it is. They nearly claim the tier 3 with those siege creep. They should find it, and they do. The catapults finish it off. VG.J left there as maybe sort of a bait.
Liquid is under all vision right now by Thunder.
They bring Siler in, jump in a minute. Siler, he has managed to find the double damage ring. Pulse the BKB, turns straight towards Matuma. Mind control, go for the rift out. The omni-slash is committed. The omni-slash bounces though. Siler with the RNG. I can't quite believe that.
That was, all right.
Siler.
Very fortunate. And now you see,
all skill, mate.
Every time you have a Keeper of the Light with your lineup, you're able to do this. You can deal with the Nature's Prophet split push. That's why the Coddle is pretty damn good versus Furion in most stages. But bottom, Miracle, the dust.
He's caught out. He'll try and turn towards Freeze, but Freeze, he's got backup. He'll pop the BKB, a little worried there. But again, VG.J Thunder, he's got to get out of that. He's running himself away. Kuroki may be looking for the vision for a glimpse play. Can he quite find it? In fact, Siler jumps in. He's like, you want me? I'll come and get you. Epicenter from Yang. They're trying to fight back here. Yang falling pretty low though. Now Siler is without Blade Fury. Having a bit of slashing himself just before the Static Storm comes down. There's still 4 here.
Now this is all here.
He's going to pop the cheese. Siler, can he keep himself alive? He can't. Liquid get the Juggernaut kill. They've taken down Siler for 80 seconds, and now more casualties from VG.J Thunder. They lose DDC. There's a buyback for the Sand King, but he's brought back, trying to get in. They're trying to fight Matuma. Can't hold this fight. They're looking towards Matuma. Matuma's turning though. Looks towards Yang. He's keeping his distance. They're all buying back here. Thunder wanting to get into this. Assassinate into the face of the Razor. Matuma peeps down Freeze. Yang hiding on the sideline. They're trying to get the vision hit. His position in the trees will keep him just safe enough. And in fact, Fade and DDC, they do find for Miracle to get out.
Freeze knew he had to buy back though. They're aware that if Liquid is able to claim a couple Raxes, that's where the game can start to be hard. When you're playing versus Nature's Prophet, if you lose Raxes, sure you
to sweep over.
Liquid, they're smoked. They know where Thunder is positioned at the moment because of that ward.
And they get a catch. GH jumps in. DDC the double force there, trying to get the Witch Doctor back to safety. They have the vision for the glimpse. DDC will get dragged back. A man down. Liquid They've shoved up to the high ground. Tier 3 tower. A couple of pokes from the Treants will do it. The Rax now exposed. Timmerman poking at them from the sidelines. Feels like he's missing every hit there. Backdoor protection will momentarily kick back in, but another wave. Back in range. The jump forward, GH, they're going to open up the fight, goes straight away with the two-man silence as well. He's pulled out Sylar, jump in though. Epicenter from Yang, they're committing immediately on top of Miracle. Miracle wants the cheese, he's still going to be able to survive, but now they've found Freeze. They've lost the Razor. On these sides though for Sylar, pretty damn huge. The Solar Crest from Mind Control, having got Miracle, but it's not enough. They've lost Miracle, they've lost Mind Control. Sylar found a double kill, but Thunder have lost three. Mutumaman jumps upon Sylar with the Blade Fury blink, takes the Aegis out of the hands of the Sniper. Buyback from Mind Control, he wants to get back into the fight to help out his teammates. This Chuckster's going to be back in 10. There's the Assassinate. Huddled down, Sylar.
All the buybacks.
He's the only one left alive, and sure, Miracle's down with that buyback, but with 4 heroes on Liquid, they can push in, claim the second lane of Rax. And now they'll move down for the third. Sylar trying to commit onto GH, but he doesn't have the BKB. He's been silenced, stunned up. The Glimmer Cape coming through. Can they keep Sylar alive? He gets the chance for the Blade Fury, trying to back up. The paralyzing cast bouncing over the Timmerman, holding back the Sniper. Sylar will be fine for now. DDC TP's back.
And Thunder, because they have to use all those buybacks earlier than the Megas.
They will surely have the BKB available again on Sylar. They do have Fortification, Thunder. DDC trying to head forward, but he goes straight into the pit of his death. Sylar's going to jump in onto Mutumaman, but again, Mind Control pops the Solar Crest down onto Mutumaman. Mutumaman will be fine. Kuroki, the self-fuels. He'll be okay. GH trying to keep himself to the side. Sylar being forced back to the base. He's got the healing one in the tree line, so he can look to turn. Instant smash and silence the Static Storm as well. And Sylar held in place. He doesn't have BKB. They've controlled him, Sylar now, but he has buyback. 5 seconds and he will have teammates as well. Sylar instantly chasing them down. He wants to keep this Rax alive. Jump forward from Freeze, but Freeze glimpse back. Will put the BKB so he can commit onto Kuroki. Kuroki will be found. They've got the Burrow Strike onto Matumba. Thunder.
The throne is dying though. But Miracle's even TPing into the base right now.
Kuro, they're going all in. See what they can find here. Already, Miracle in the base, but
he's
they
getting
found
the
him.
rift going. He's getting the rift coming with the Treants.
They need the backup. They want to just go for the game ender here. Liquid, here comes the team. They're looking towards the agent. Are they going to be able to do it? That's game over. Liquid close things up there. They see the opportunity and they do not hesitate to take it, jumping in with those buybacks.